I'm really excited for today's video, you guys, because it is another routine video, and it has been a very long time since I've been able to show you guys a morning routine or an evening routine or my homeschool mom routine, because for about the last year and a half, we have been struggling to find our routine since we've gone through such a big transition as a family. So my husband and I finally feel like we have found a good evening routine for our family, especially with it being back to school time. I wanted to share that with you guys right now, although our routine remains pretty consistent throughout the whole year since our summers are so short. So if you guys are looking for some ideas, or if you're just interested in what our evening routine looks like, stick around. There's also going to be a giveaway somewhere in this video, so make sure you stay around for that. I'm really excited to share this with you guys, so let's get right to it. So what you'll notice about our evening routine is that it's similar to our homeschool routine in the sense of we do not have specific minute-by-minute routines, but we do have general hours that are dedicated towards something, and that just serves to help us get back on track if we get off schedule. So say I have something listed for 7 or something listed for 8. It just helps us if maybe we didn't do the 7 o'clock thing that we are normally doing, but come 8 o'clock we can reset, and our family is in the habit of knowing that at 8 o'clock we do this thing together. So generally we are eating dinner at 6 o'clock pretty much on the dot. That means that I need to be preparing dinner by 5:15. Sometimes I start cooking dinner really early in the day, like 4 o'clock, if I do see a busy evening coming up, just because I know that it'll be a rush and a lot of pressure to get dinner on the table by 6. So oftentimes I will cook dinner if I just have the opportunity to do so earlier in the day, and then I'll just keep it warm until dinner time. But however that happens, we're eating dinner at about 6 o'clock. Also, during the week, I rarely cook a meal that takes longer than 30 minutes to make. I get asked often when I show my meals videos how long it takes me to cook dinner, or I must be in the kitchen all evening. No, I pick recipes that have short ingredient lists and are fairly simple. Oftentimes that just means that I know the recipe like the back of my hand, so it's a little faster for me to cook that particular recipe than if it were a new recipe. But for the most part, the meals are 30 minutes or less start to finish. So at 6 o'clock, we're sitting down to eat dinner. John has been so helpful with rallying the kids up and helping them help our family as far as getting to the dinner table. So he's helping them pass out cups and plates and bowls and what have you as I'm finishing up the final moments of dinner. Otherwise, they're just sitting at the table waiting and begging for food, and then I start getting stressed out, and you guys know the drill. So at 6 o'clock, we sit down, we have dinner together. I usually serve dinner at the table or from the kitchen. I don't oftentimes put the dinner on the table and have the kids serve themselves, just because we don't really honestly have enough room on the table to put all of our food out there without it being cluttered. Somebody's gonna spill something. It's just easier for me to serve it to my family. And then we do something together at dinner, and it is called Sweet, Sour, and Service. And that is where we talk about what went good for us that day, what we didn't particularly love about that day, and one way that we helped somebody or that somebody helped us. And I really like this one because that has turned my kids' eyes toward those things, seeing what they can help with or seeing how somebody showed them kindness that day. And then this Sweet, Sour, and Service gives all of our kids an opportunity to speak at dinner. It also gives John and I an opportunity to speak because we participate in it as well. And that just helps with interruptions and allowing other people to have time to eat while one person is speaking. So everyone's wanting to shout over each other generally, and that helps with that. But again, it also helps with giving somebody a moment so that they can eat instead of answer questions like mom and dad. We don't have an ending time to dinner. We just finish up when we finish up. We do ask that the kids stay seated at the table until everybody is done, just out of respect. But then after that, until we get into our 7 o'clock hour, we are just preparing for the next day and doing a family cleanup. We take turns with who's helping with dishes and who's helping sweep up, but we don't do all of that as the parents. It is definitely a family contribution to clean up together after a meal. And then we spend some time making sure our clothes are laid out for the next day, making sure our floors are tidied up in our bedrooms so that we are not having to do that right as we're getting into bed, making sure that rooms are reset for the next day. My husband makes sure that he's prepared for work, and then I make sure that I'm prepared for the next day of school. And then at 7 o'clock all together, and they take showers, they get in their pajamas. Sometimes they just wash up, like every other night or so. It's just everybody puts their feet in the bathtub and cleans their feet off, washes their hands very well, etc. And there's no method to our madness here. It's either like, you go in this shower, you're taking a bath tonight, this one's going here, and it's no order as far as like who's first, who's second, who's third, who's fourth. So sometimes our older kids get stuck taking a bath because somebody's in the shower and it annoys them, but it is what it is. We're all clean by 7:30 and we're sitting down together for some family time. As the kids make their way into the living room for our family time at 7:30, I stop them in the kitchen and I brush their teeth. So we do keep a set of toothbrushes and floss in the kitchen. And to be honest, the reason for that is that I don't love the dental insurance we chose this year, and we have had to pay a lot out of pocket this particular year for dental. And so I'm being a control freak, and I brush even my 10-year-old's teeth in the kitchen at night. They brush their teeth in the morning, they brush their teeth after lunch. Mom's in charge after dinner, so I do the brushing and the flossing. But I can't change our dental insurance till January, so they've gotten used to it. We're all used to it. It's part of our routine. And I'm not even sure that I will change that once January rolls around. I also do the first round of essential oils for the evening, which brings us to our giveaway. Today's giveaway is from a company that you guys have seen often on my channel, and that is because I love this company, and that is Lavender Blue Jewelry. So Lavender Blue Jewelry is a jewelry company that specializes in diffuser jewelry for your essential oils. My kids all have a diffuser necklace that we use during school. A lot of times we'll put vetiver or lavender or peppermint and lemon for allergies, and it holds it really close to their face because it's a necklace and they're smelling it all day long. I love the earrings and the bracelets just because I can put an oil that I might not want to smell against my face all day long, but I can lift my wrist up anytime that I need to smell some valor or anytime that I might need a little boost of peppermint. And I also love their car diffusers. So they have saved one anchor necklace for you. One of you guys will be winning this beautiful anchor necklace. They are sold out and they held on to one of them for one winner. But everyone gets to be a winner today because they are offering a 25% discount code on their Etsy shop, and many of their items are eligible for free shipping. So make sure you go check that out in the description box below. If you click the link to their Etsy shop, it will automatically apply the coupon, or you can use the discount code that I've listed there as well if you are not able to click that link. It's not an affiliate link. I just wanted to make it easier on you. Also, all of the information as far as how to enter the giveaway is in the description box as well. Good luck, guys. At 7:30, we have what I call our family meeting. John says that's too formal. He just calls it family time. So at 7:30, we all sit down in the living room together. The diffuser is going, the atmosphere is calm, the lights are off in the rest of the house, the lamps are on in the living room, and we do some music. Annie loves, she calls it a dance party, so we've started to do a dance party before we actually sing together. And I know this is so Little House on the Prairie, but it's one of our favorite times of the day, and we authentically, truly do this every single night. They like to practice the hymns we've been learning in school. They love repeating some of the hymns that we've done in the past. Sometimes they make up their own songs. They always make up their own dances. And then my husband reads a devotional with our kids, and I will link all of our devotionals in the description box below. But there are 4 right now that we alternate between, and we don't read it by the day. We just pick one to read, and it's just a sweet time together as a family. We pray together before bed, and then at 8 o'clock, they're dismissed into their rooms where they start reading. All of our kids have the same bedtime right now. We've tried giving them 15 minutes more if they're older, if they're younger, but to be honest, the large family logistics, it just is so much easier for our family if everybody has the same bedtime. So right now, everybody gets in their beds at 8 o'clock, and they set a timer for 15 minutes. And during that 15 minutes, they're in their bed reading whatever they want. They're not necessarily reading anything assigned to them at that point. Sometimes they're just looking at books. Sometimes they're just laying in bed. But they know that at 8:15, mom and dad are going to come in and spend a little bit of extra time one-on-one with them. That's their incentive to stay in bed, because they know they'll get a little bit of extra time with us when we come in there. And usually during their reading time, I'm rocking the baby to sleep. Sometimes she falls asleep during our family time, but a lot of times it's just me rocking her after the kids are in their rooms. And that's it. That's our evening routine. I really enjoyed sharing this with you guys today. If you like routine videos, give this a thumbs up. I feel like I'm back in action now that I'm able to film some routines again. So let me know what routines you'd like to see, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.